Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'll be trying to analyze the 2021 Virginia Gubernatorial election. Now, I'm not great at this, but I'm going to give it a shot. So looking at region, I don't think they had area type for 2021. In the DC suburbs, Biden won by 38%, as opposed to just 28% from McAuliffe. I believe Youngkin overperformed with every regional demographic. I think a while ago when I looked at it, it was. I don't know if that's changed or anything since then. So don't quote me on that. If we go look at party ID, I believe that the shares of the electorate were roughly the same. I believe the Democrats also voted roughly the same. However, two things I really want to look at are Republicans and Independents. So among Republicans, Youngkin won by 94, as opposed to just 84, as opposed to just 81% from Trump. Even if you give Trump that 1% from third parties, he still only wins by 82%. Another demographic is independents. Independents won by Biden won independents by 19%. Independents won by 19%. That doesn't make sense. Biden won independents by 19%. Youngkin, however, won independents by. It keeps on doing this. It just hates me. It really just hates me, doesn't it? It just doesn't like me. Wow. Okay. No, he won independents by I believe 9%. That's a 28% swing to the right. That is insane. That is really, really, really good from Youngkin. Independents won by 9. No, I'm gonna just continue to. Am I just gonna joke about myself forever? That's the type of person I feel like I am. I say something I mix two words, and I do that a lot. By the way, it's super weird. I be saying a sentence, and I'll literally just put one word in one. I'll be if the sentence is that goes over there, I might say that over there. Wait, hold up. Wait, that doesn't work. I don't know. I'll mix words, and I might just continue to joke about myself doing that forever. Actually, no, I probably won't, but still. Anyways, finishing this off. Now let's switch to region because it hates me. Also, is that just a me thing? Let me know if mixing, obviously, when you say something wrong, but mixing two words in a sentence, is it a me thing? Hard to say, go put on. If I was trying to say, go put on your boots, and I say, go boot your. Wait, hold up. Go boot on your puts. Is that a thing that people say? Do people do that? I want to know. Let me know. Do people also mix up random words, or is that just a me thing? Because I feel there's a lot of stupid things that are me things. Anyways, yes, Youngkin overperformed Trump with the white vote. But one really interesting thing that I saw was Youngkin overperformed Trump with the black vote. I think that McAuliffe really struggled with the black vote. Black voters only made up 16% of the electorate. I think that the explanation for this is probably that 2% that turned out for Biden but didn't turn out for McAuliffe were probably fairly liberal, probably Biden voters, which or not even necessarily turn out for Biden. I would imagine that they turned out for Biden rather, in that them not turning out made the black vote that little 3%. I think it was 3%, right? That little 3% redder, which I don't know if that would make a huge impact, but it is a very interesting thing, and it kind of got me to realize if Democrats were to be winning, let's just say 90% of the black vote, because it's a rounder number, and then it also is more realistic. We could say 80%, but 80 isn't as round. Actually, it sort of is round, but I've already done the math in my head, so sorry. I can try to change it. But if black voters made up 20% of the electorate, Democrats would be getting 18% of the vote, which is already a solid 18% that they can start and build from. However, if black voters only make up 10% of the electorate, that like percent that didn't turn out might not have been favorable for the Democratic Party. So not only would it not only make up like 9%, or not only would black voters only make up like 9% of, or not only would Democratic voting black voters make up like 9% of the electorate, it would probably be more like 8 or 7% because a lot of the voters that wouldn't turn out would have probably been Democratic voters, and it probably made the black vote more favorable for Republicans. So it's really interesting because not only will it hurt Democrats in terms of just like their base not being as large, but their base isn't as favorable for them. And it's really problematic for them, and they might continue to run candidates that are really really weak for the black vote. 2024 it looks like they're gonna run Harris, who's actually I think on paper not a horrible candidate, but her approval rating like last I checked was just absolutely horrible. And that could sink her because I mean like I think she's obviously really weak with the white working class as it is, but she might be even weaker. And I think that if she's as unpopular as she is, she might really struggle in the suburbs. If she gets unpopular enough, I think it might come to a point where she and Biden, like I think she and Biden are already, their unpopularity is already hurting them. But I think if they get like really really unpopular, it'll get to a point where they're like too unpopular to win. I don't know if they're there yet, but they're like getting close. And I mean, like I think we're probably gonna see in terms of like approval. I think they're gonna be like Democratic versions of the Trump admin, where they're disapproved like the entire time, and then they get like absolutely like they lose really really bad in the midterms, and then they lose really really bad in the presidential election. I don't know for sure about the presidential election. Depends on who they're running against. I think as of right now, though, they're both so unpopular that it could probably really hurt them. I haven't like thought out like a prediction, but just generally, I think that they are not in a great place. But now somehow I've turned this into that. Oh yeah, it was through McAuliffe being weak with black voters and it really hurting Democrats, and then now um talking about Democrats, like the candidates that they might be running. Also, Buttigieg is even worse. If anything, he might like hurt Harris with the black vote, and then maybe help her in the suburbs and with the white working class, but maybe not, and it might just like sink the Democratic Party's entire campaign, and they might lose like by like 400 electoral votes. I doubt that though, but it's possible. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. Stay tuned for my next video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please comment your suggestions down below, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.